I welcome you.
Okay,
This will be more than 50 hours of training, and we will customize according to your need. If it is better if you tell something about yourself and your aim and what is your requirement, so that we can customize this training accordingly. And whenever relevant fields are there, as per your interest, I will customize the training material. So please, can you tell me about yourself? Yes, Rajesh. Hello?
Yeah, Kailash, myself doing MS in computers.
Okay.
So I would like to learn from SAP MM from the base.
Fine.
So as of now, I don't have particular customization pattern.
Fine. That means you have completed your graduations, and you are now going MS, and now you are going to pursue your further interest in SAP management, no SAP, we can say. Okay.
Yeah.
As a SAP, you have selected the right module. This is called a module, matters management, because this is the master module, or this is the main module in all in business process, entire business process. So we are going to interact with you, and you, since you have little bit, or you have not so much of knowledge in industry or any business processes, I will explain you whenever required. Okay. Please feel free to call me or keep in touch with me, or keep on asking the questions, or keep on asking the doubts, because that interaction will be helpful for me to give you maximum knowledge whatever required in SAP systems. Okay.
Yeah.
So here in matters management, whatever module we have find, I have been here in training for last more than 15 years, and before that I have been in a domain, that means in business process, for a company like Larsen & Toubro in India, Mumbai, and Mahindra and other factories also. I keeps on giving the trainings. So as I directly interact with the factories and the factory problems and business processes, I know each and everything wherever there are problems during implementation, during upgradation of the systems, or whenever you are working as a consultant or a master implementation team member, or the managers, or a head of the department for implementation team and all, as a project manager. So I know each and everything, because every time I keeps on interacting with these people in India and abroad also. So whenever you feel that there is some doubt or something, you keep on asking me the doubts. No issue. 100 times you keep on asking me doubts, and maximum possible I will keep on giving the examples, or business process examples, or live examples, and in SAP what is the integration and how it is customized, and how the business processes are interact with each other when it is happening in the business. So can we start now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, fine. This particular session, what we have designed is basically this syllabus. What we have designed is basically for our project managers, project team members, SAP consultants, key users, that is called those who are the end users in the SAP business process in business, or the power users, those who are guiding their subordinates. And also this is for implementation team members also, and those who are upgrading the systems, or those who are working as a SME, subject matter experts. That way also is helpful, this particular session. Duration of training depends on the customization, depends on you, the training, who is interested in taking the training, whether you want only customization, you want every implementation, or whatever may be. As per you, as per just now what you have said, as per me, you need all basic about SAP and how it is work in a business process. That we will discuss. Okay. Hello. Okay. Hello, Rajesh. Can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you, Kailash.
Yeah, please keep on giving a response. Okay. Okay, fine. Next.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this session, what we are going to interact with you, this is basically PPT, that means presentation mode, and not an audio video is there. You can, if you want, you can record this, or if you want, you can recordings. You can take it from the our training providers, and then as per your interest, we can provide manuals or hands-on sessions also there for your future. If you want some exams or on test or something, we can have. We can have discussion on the live project also in future, wherever there are in process, in business, how this happen and what are the problems happens and how that problems are resolved. When we are talking about SAP R3 system, this SAP is nothing but three different words. Systems, application, product in data processing is called SAP. Systems, application in data processing. SAP R3 is an integrated system designated to cover wide spectrum of business processes. This is particularly basically started in 1972 by IBM employees and launched as a company called SAP. SAP R3 is nothing but the real time. R is stands for real time, and 3 is the three tiers. First layer is called a database server. Other layer or other server is called application server. Then third one is a user front, where we are actually all end users are working. When we are talking about materials management, because you have asked for the materials management module, and this is a major area where the SAP starts, or all masters, major masters or organization structure, everything, business process is defined in this particular module. There are n number of modules that we are going to discuss in future my slides. This slide will talk later on. This particular slide will talk later on, because you are interested in MM, materials management, that's why I have opened this, but we will discuss this particular slide on this slide later on. When we are talking about the SAP, there are n number of modules in the business processes. You know what is a business? Can you tell me what is a business actually? When I am talking business processes, what is a business called? What is meant by business? Rajesh, I am asking you. Hello? Hello, Rajesh?
Yeah, it's a some. Yeah, you can you hear me?
Yeah, but what is, I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, when it comes to business, it's a kind of service exchanges.
What kind of exchanging the services?
If someone needs any work, and it can be converted into money, and so when a service is done, it can be paid, right?
In short, this business is nothing but the exchange of money to money. Business is nothing but the exchange of material to money. Business is nothing but to exchange of material to material. Business is nothing but the exchange of services to money, like that. Can you tell me any business which is exchange of money to money?
Sorry?
Any business which is having a transaction like for money, you are making a money. For material money, that means those who are selling the material, selling the goods, that is called a for material money. That is called a one business. Same thing, for money, you are giving the money, you are getting the money. What type of sort of business?
When it comes to a grocery store and a cloth store.
No, I am talking about money to money.
Only money to money.
Yeah.
I think the training which I am taking, it's
No,
kind of.
no, I am not giving you money, I am giving you knowledge.
Yeah. So when it.
What about banking?
Yeah,
Banking business?
Yeah, it's a money to money.
Okay. And what about the material to money?
Material to money, the things we purchase from stores.
So farmers and all, what they are doing, what they are giving? All they are giving the material or goods or the groceries, everything to the buyer, and they are getting the money.
Yes.
Now reverse. What is meant by money to material?
Money to material. So in return we are getting the materials.
Yeah. That means this is what is called a business, and during this process, this business process, we are interacting the money, and we are making the profit, or we are making the losses.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the intention of business. And to make a maximum profitability, or make a maximum business, you should have good organization. You should have good business processes. What kind of business processes? That now we have to discuss. When I am talking about when you are talking about a business, where it starts?
From
Where
the,
business normally starts?
from the base, when it comes to a farmer, the output of the things.
Any business, where it starts normally?
It starts from planning. Yeah, Kailash.
Actually, any business starts with the customer. Am I right?
Yeah.
Any business normally starts with the customer and ends at the customer only. So,
Yes. Yeah, Kailash. Can you hear me?
yes, yes. Okay, so we have discussed about the business, and business starts with the customer and ends at the customer. Are you agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so when any customer, where he interacts first? Any customer, where he interacts first? To whom he interacts first? For any goods, any material, any payment, any money, anything, any services, where he interacts first? To whom?
To the seller. I mean,
Yes.
to the producer. I mean, who has that materials?
Directly you are going to interact with the producer? No. Suppose you want a laptop, okay? You want a laptop, so what you will do?
Yeah.
First you will interact with the marketing, all six.
Yeah.
Okay, so first interaction of any client, any customer is with the marketing department or sales department, right?
Yeah.
So the sales department, they gives all the idea about the product, what is the product, what is the cost, when it is to be delivered, what is the advantage, what are the features of my product. Okay,
Okay.
everything is taken or everything is given by the marketing and salesperson to the customer.
Okay.
Suppose he ordered the laptop and then that laptop is not available, is available with the stock at the sales level or a marketing level. They says you ask some configuration, you ask some features in your laptop. The salesperson is what they will do then. They say supposing whatever you ask, it is not available with them immediately. So what answer you will get from them?
They are going to get it in a few days. I mean, in the next 2 days, and they'll take as it a request from the customer.
Okay, they book your requirement, they book your order,
Yeah.
and they will ask you delivery period.
Yeah.
Okay, they will ask you, okay, this configuration is not available in stock, so give us some time so that we can configure as per your requirement and deliver you within a week. So week time is the delivery time.
Yeah.
Then they're going to interact with whom? From where they will get the actual component or actual material or actual product what you need. From where they will get?
They'll place a request to the distributor.
Okay, distributor is not having. Then
Then it goes directly to the company. I mean, the place where they get the products.
first normally goes to the sales and distribution, that is called a SD. Okay,
Yeah.
sales and distribution process.
Okay.
Then from sales and distribution, this goes to the PP, production manager. I mean, this wherever this is produced. Because sales and distribution, this your distributor and everything is coming in SD.
Okay.
Then the SD person normally checks whether it is available in stocks, whether it is available with the distributor, and then he directly approaches to the production manager, production in charge, where it is manufactured. And they are going to give your requirement, your specification to the production manager. Okay? Okay? Then, hello, can you interact with me, please?
Yeah.
Rajesh? Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
this your requirement is goes to the production manager, production in charge. Then next, what is next then?
If it is not available, they'll try to produce it. I mean, as
Try
per
to
the-
produce. Okay.
Yeah.
So then he releases the production order. He releases the production order.
Yeah.
Okay. That is called a OS. With OS. What is OS? Order specification.
Okay.
That means here SD salesperson taken a order specification from you, from customer. He forwarded your order specification requirement to the production in charge. That production specification goes on the order specification OS,
Okay.
and which is attached to the production order, because exactly what you need should be manufactured, should be produced.
Yeah.
So that is attached with the production order, that OS, order specification, and then production order starts. Then what is next?
They will start producing that.
How will this production start producing? If whatever material you are asked, whatever configuration you are asked, that material should be available, no?
Yeah.
So first of all, they will verify whether to make that product, whether that material is available in the stock, in production line. Okay. If that material is not available on the production line, then they will ask to get the material from the materials department.
Yes.
To purchase, to buy, to manufacture the material which need to manufacture your product,
Okay.
to execute your order specification. So that requirement goes to materials management to procure the material, to purchase the material, and then when this material is procured, purchased, this goes through check to quality confirmation whether it is as per specification.
Yeah.
What you have asked, that is verified first before manufacturing. That is called quality confirmation, quality check. After quality check, it goes to the production line. Then it is produced. After production, this is again verified. Then pack everything, and it is delivered to you
Yeah.
as a customer.
Okay.
So here, these are all called the business department, business processes. Sales and distribution is one business process. Production planning is other business process. Materials management, procurement, purchasing is a third business process. Quality management is also one process. Apart from this, there are manpower required, there are design required, engineering department required, other departments required. These are all business processes, different departments. And they are all integrated in SAP system.
Okay.
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 So now we'll see the next. In this particular session, for say 50 hours or 60 or whatever as per your requirement, we are going to see about the introduction of ERP. This is just now going on with you.
Okay.
SAP overview, that is also just now we are discussing. Functions and objective of MM, materials management. Overview cycle of materials management.
Okay.
As per consultant, if you are going to be consultant, or you are going to be implementation member, or you are going to be a project manager, this organization structure and enterprise in SAP system, how it is customized, that we are going to see.
Okay.
Creation of organization elements, that is what that we'll see. Company code, plant, storage, controlling area, cost centers, cost elements, everything we'll see how to customize, how to create in the system. We are going to create different locations for plant, for material handling, for material storage, material movements. We are going to discuss about the purchasing organization part, how it is functioning. We are going to discuss about purchasing groups, assignments. And this is some of the option which is required. If it is required, then we will consider, otherwise no. Material master definitely we are going to discuss, but bills of material or a product structure, task list or routing, and how it is manufactured in the production order or production planning, that we are going to see. In purchasing in detail we are going to see, no doubt, because materials management mainly we are going to see about the procurement of material. In vendor masters, there are different masters we are going to discuss in SAP system. Vendor master, info record in purchasing, source determination, how to procure, how to determine the source to procure, how to correctly determine the correct source. Then we are going to discuss about the purchase request, purchase orders, creation of purchase orders. Then to create the purchase order with respect to purchase request, with respect to request for quotations, contracts, account assignment, different type of orders that we are going to see. We are going to see inventory management. Then in that we are going to see about the special stocks and special procurement type, consignment, stock transfer orders, subcontracting, returnable stock packaging. And then inventory management, we are going to see about a good receipt, good issue, good moments, transfer posting, realizations, and then valuation, account determination, we are going to discuss the system. As you are not in a business process, these words what we are discussing, just for first demo, it's okay. When I am going through this in detail, each word, when I am talking about valuation, what is meant by valuation, how it is determined, what is the importance, everything I am going to discuss. Since this is today's demo, I am not going to take any detailed discussion on this particular thing. Okay?
Okay.
Further to that, we are going to see about integration of different models. Like earlier we have discussed that when your customer is releasing the order, it goes to the marketing first, then sales, then production planning, then materials management, quality, engineering, and all the things. The integration part we'll see. The stock transfer orders with these in detail we are going to see. Materials requirement planning concept. ERP and materials MRP. These are the two words in SAP system that we are going to see in the system. We are going to discuss. Plan independent requirement consumption based planning that we are going to see. Additional topics, useful materials management reports, tables, which are required. If you are in ABAP programming, you are aware about the ABAP programming, how the tables are used, how uploaded the mass data, how to download the mass data, how to work with the mass data.
Okay.
If there is the thousands of components, lakhs of components to be handled, how to handle that we will see.
Okay.
Apart from that, if we are interested in any other detail or any other thing, anything, I will definitely see that this will be delivered to you in correct manner as per business process.
Okay.
And see that in future you will be a good consultant, a good implementation team member, good project manager. After completion of this training, you will be the expert in SAP system as per our customization as a system. Okay?
Okay.
Now we will go about the introduction to ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Can you go through this please for help me to read out this?
Yeah, it's a SAP Material Management is a module of SAP Enterprise Resource Planning package that is used for the procurement, handling, and inventory management. Yeah, can you hear me?
Continue.
Yeah, the module has two important master data, material and the vendor. Broadly, the various levels that can be defined for SAP MM implementation are the client and the company code, plant, storage location, and the purchase organization.
This is the largest and the most complex in all SAP modules. This is largest in the sense all masters, all company requirement or organization structure is maintained in this particular area. That is basic required in the SAP system.
Okay.
So it can be divided into 5 major components that we are going to see. There are materials management, plant maintenance, quality management, production planning and control, project management system. Each module is further divided in n number of sub-components that we are going to see.
Okay.
First is materials management. SAP materials management covers all tasks within the supply chain. What is meant by supply chain that we are going to see in materials management in material moment,
Okay.
including consumption based planning, vendor evaluation and invoice verification. These words, whatever I am using, consumption based planning, everything, since you have completed your graduation, you are completing your masters, now you are very shortly are going to attach with any organization as a consultant, as a team in charge and all. So these words, consumption, planning and all these things words, pertaining to material availability, material requirement, how quickly, how economically we can deliver component or product to the customer. That is our aim. During this business process, we should make a maximum profit and see that correct and accurate transaction should happen in the SAP system. To happen all these things, your system configuration, that means each module should be combined perfectly, correctly, and whatever the masters should be made correctly. If your masters are correct, your all this module integration is correct, you will get a maximum benefit of your business, your efficiency is maximum, most maximum, your profit is maximum. So basically your masters, your settings, your customization, your configuration should be perfect to get the maximum output of this system, SAP system. To do it so, you should have a perfect knowledge on SAP system. Okay. So today, right from bottom, we will see that each term, each line is how important in the SAP system to configure, to discuss, to know about. So here I am discussing about the consumption-based planning, vendor evaluation and invoice verification. It is also included inventory and warehouse management.
Yeah, Kailash. Hello? Hello?
Comes in the inventory management.
Okay.
So what is your money block in the business as an organization, as a head? As a what is work?
Hello? Yeah, Kailash, can you hear me? Yeah, Kailash.
Hello. Hello, Kailash. Are you able
Okay.
to hear us?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
but we are getting some disturbance here.
In between the system goes to mute because I can see on the system.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but in between this goes on a mute.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now? I am repeating all this again.
Yeah.
Yes, I am just discussing that if this your configuration, your masters are perfect in SAP system, you will get the maximum efficiency, maximum output and maximum profit.
Okay.
So these masters, this configuration, this customization should be happen perfectly, correctly. Okay, so that whatever inventory is required, what is the requirement comes from the customer, goes quickly to the production, goes quickly to the warehouse and the material is delivered maximum faster to the customer. And that customer satisfaction or customer's delightness gives you maximum business or maximum profit. That is the intention of business SAP system. So for that we are using different techniques. It is called a Kanban system, two-bin system, Toyota manufacturing system. These are the different systems in organization, manufacturing systems, which keeps on giving you maximum output with the minimum money or your working capital. That is called just-in-time, is a Kanban system, etc. Next one is SAP plant maintenance supports and activities associated with the planning. As a demo, I am going to skip all these things and quickly I am going to cover some of the other slides, if you don't mind, okay?
Okay.
Then further we are going to discuss about the different processes, manufacturing processes like continuous manufacturing process, batch time manufacturing process, repetitive manufacturing process, make to stock manufacturing process means what, assemble to order manufacturing process means what, how it is configured, engineering to order process means what in business. Continuous process is normally in a pharmaceutical, or you can say it is in the chemical factories, etc. It is continuously, once the product is designed, once the production starts, it keeps on continuously manufacturing that product again and again. It's called continuous manufacturing system. Similarly, when any washing machine or air conditioners or fans, once the design is finalized, once the manufacturing process is finalized, keeps on manufacturing same thing again and again. They are called the continuous process. Batch type manufacturing process normally comes in a pharmaceuticals, where the medicals, etc. manufactured, or that type of goods manufactured where the batch type manufacturing system. Repetitive manufacturing system again, same thing. There's laptops, computers, mobiles, etc. That is coming under repetitive manufacturing system. Make to stock normally comes different type of things, assemble to order or engineering to order, like reactors, satellites, bridges, etc. airports, that manufacture engineering to order, assemble to order like reactors, ovens, then harnesses, furnaces, etc. is coming under the assemble to order. To process all these different business processes, we need to maintain the organization structure, company, or all business process should be integrated, and that is coming under organization level. In an organization in this nothing but the one company, one group of company which handles all these business processes, all business. In content we are going to speak about the organization level for all material master record, organizational structure, material type, industry sector views, number assignment, and these are the terminology in SAP system that we are going to see. This we are going to discuss about the organizational structure, what is meant by organizational structure, how it is defined in SAP system, what is the importance of each term like client and company code, valuation, plant, what is meant by plant, everything we are going to discuss in future. In detail we are going to see in theory part, and practically also we are going to integrate this, create this in a system, SAP system. Here we can see about what is meant by plant. What is definition, how it is functioning, what are the functions happening in the plant, what are the activities happening in the plant, that we are going to see. How it is configured, how it is numbered, how it is identified in SAP system, that we are going to see. Any question on this part, please, Rajesh?
No. As of
Okay,
now,
fine.
it is clear.
Give me 1 minute. I want to open other slide also because to know about it. Okay. Now next is when we are talking about the customization of our organized structure, we are going to get the license from the SAP system provider as a client.
Okay.
In a client we can define n number of company codes, different company codes. Suppose you are from IBM, or you are from the IBM India.
Okay.
When you are talking about IBM India, you are having your organization having different plants in Singapore, you are having plants in UK, you are having plants in USA. In India, further to India, you must be having 2-3 plants. One is electronics, one is computers, one is engineering manufacturing system, one is consultancy. When I am talking about engineering, there might be n number of manufacturing plants. One is Mumbai, one in Bangalore, one in Chennai, one in Calcutta. So each is having different profit and loss statements, etc. Because electrical business is making good business, your construction company is making low. Like that, if you are having n number of different companies in your organization in one company code, they are making different profits and different bills of account. So they are maintained in different levels. For that we need to maintain them in different levels, different controlling levels. So that levels, how it is defined in the system, that we'll see. So that we can, just a minute. So that we can define, we can customize each, and we can interrelate each component in SAP system as a business requirement when we are customizing when we are creating in a SAP system. Have you ever seen SAP screens or SAP system any time back in past?
No.
No. Okay, fine. So when we are going to log in, or when we are going to study about the SAP system, this theory part, whenever I say business, when I say sales order, when I say production, when I say delivery, all these things happening in SAP system in soft manner. There might be some documents are created, printed and delivered along with the material to the customer, but how it is happening, how it is customized, how the numbering is system, how the account is transferred, etc. You should know. For that, this structure, whatever is there in SAP system should be defined correctly, we should be customized correctly in SAP system. So when we are going to customize, we are going to customize in detail also. Storage locations, different type of storage required, warehouse storage location, input material, raw material storage location, because we are procuring raw material, we are procuring components, we are procuring different assemblies from your suppliers, your vendors, etc. that we are storing, and when you are consuming in a production line. Therefore, during that process, we have to issue, we have to receive the material in warehouse, we have to maintain, we have to store something so that this will be made available for a production in time. In further time, when we are manufactured a component, it is goes after finishing, after finally goes for packing. After packing, it goes to the distributor, etc. So that how it's happened, how to customize the system, that we'll see. Then we are going to discuss about the different type of industries. What is industry sectors? What type of industry sector? What are the master? What are the materials? How to define in the systems? That we are going to see in the industry sectors. When the chemical industry, what are the contents in materials? What are the contents required by the business process? What are the different things we have to customize? What are the business things we have to master? We have to create in SAP system. That we will see. So here there are some different type of industry sectors like engineering and constructions, chemical industries, mechanical engineering, pharmaceutical industries, then other sectors, retailers. So every industry is having their different settings, their different requirements.
So it can be customized, I think so.
Yeah, so we have to customize accordingly. If you are related to the chemical industry, so we have to create masters according to chemical industry as per their requirement. When you are working for a mechanical engineering, all your settings in SAP system should be happen as per mechanical engineering requirement, like that. So your system administrator can define other industry also, industry sector also in customization. Apart from this, if you are having some customize your other industry like, so that also is possible. Okay. So that customize when you are
Yeah.
Please continue.
Yeah, do we get any, it's something like a default customizations for particular industries from SAP?
Yeah, yes. When you are asking for a client number for his license from the system provider, that time they are asking you what kind of industry you are going to run and etc. Okay. That we'll discuss.
Okay.
As is to be system that we are going to discuss. During that system, what are the requirements are there to ask for the SAP system, that we are going to discuss.
Okay.
So after industry, we have going to procure different type of materials to manufacture a product, to manufacture a goods in SAP, in factories. So what type of material type we are going to procure? Different type of raw materials, different type of assemblies, sub-assemblies, semi-finished products, and then we are going to produce final product, that is called a finished goods, a finished product. So these are the three basic material type. One is raw material, other one is semi-finished material, and third one is finished product. So in detail we are going to discuss about these three material type and other material types also we are going to discuss. That is called additionals, advertising media, appraisal, comparative products, empties, configurable material schemats, finished goods products, full products, intra materials, maintenance assemblies, Kanban system containers, non-stock materials, packaging materials we are going to. That means all this type of different type of materials we are going to discuss, how it is defined in SAP system, that we are going to discuss, and why it is required, why masters required for each material, that also we are going to discuss in SAP system. We are going to create a material master record also. We are going to create a product structure also. Can you define any product? Can you tell me about some product? You have any idea what is meant by product structure?
I mean, as we discussed, it's when you take a laptop, it's a product.
Okay, or laptop. That means when I am saying about laptop, there are different components are there in laptop. Okay,
Yeah.
keyboard is there, then display board is there. In keyboard there are different keys, and there is a PCBs, and there are keys, different type of wire connectors. So many things are there. So these are called the components. So how the product is manufactured? Who is going to initiate this? How it is this product structure is made? Who is the initiator? How the product is manufactured?
I mean, the first thing they will get the raw materials. I mean,
No,
like,
no.
I mean, as
When say I am a customer, okay, I am a customer, and I said, as you are a organization head or company head or manufacturing head. I come to you and I said I want 5-wheel car. What you will do first?
First, I think I'll check with the team, and as of now, we haven't produced a 5-wheel car, so we'll cross-check with the team. So can we manufacture?
What is the name of team? What meant by team?
I mean, team in the sense engineering. Engineer. I mean, who designs the cars?
Yeah. This is the first is designer.
Yeah.
That is called designer. So your requirement, customer's requirement, organized head gives to the designer.
Yeah.
Designer first verifies whether it is feasible to manufacture 5-wheel car.
Yeah.
He manufactures a drawing on AutoCAD or Mastercam or anything, ProV, etc. He designs your car with a 5-wheel, and that design is called the design drawing, blueprint.
Okay.
In design, he designs and he simulates your requirements and makes a list of material.
Okay.
That is called a design list or material list in a design. Right side of any design, any print, any drawing, you will see the list of materials with numbers, specification, number of components required, and technical details. When it is manufactured, who created the drawing, who approved the drawing, etc. is there on the drawing. That is the design part. After designing and simulating, what is next? What is next step?
I mean, they'll check for the raw materials availability with them.
No, don't go directly to raw material. After design, whatever I have designed, whatever I have made a drawing, whether it is feasible to manufacture, whether it is possible to manufacture, that is to be verified.
Yes.
And that is to be done by the engineering department. So that gives to the engineering department. Yes, this is my design, just check how it is to be manufactured, what material is required, what material specification is required, what strength of material required. Okay, so that goes to the engineering department. That means first customer's requirement converted by the design department to the design, and that is called design BOM, design bill of material. That design BOM handed over to the engineering department to verify whether it is feasible to manufacture, what is the raw material required, what is the specification of material required, how it is to be manufactured. Everything is done by the engineering department. During manufacturing, during engineering, they will find that whatever design you have made is not capable of manufacturing. So they keeps on changing your design according to manufacturing possibilities, engineering possibilities. And they are also creating one bill of material that is called engineering bill of material. And that is how to manufacture. Okay. They define the process, they define the material, and according to your requirement, after your design, they engineer your requirement into manufacturing process, and they hand it over to the production person to produce that product. During production, they will find that whatever engineering department made, whatever design department made, during production, the production people will find that this is not adequate or this is not feasible to manufacture when it is coming on the shop floor, when it is coming on the machine. So again they keeps on changing, and that changes are called a production bill of material. Okay, are you agree with me?
Yeah, I can agree.
Okay, so then this is manufactured and then handed over after quality check. After check, it's handed over to the warehouse to deliver the customer. But the salesperson will say that no, I want to add the instruction sheets. I want to see that these should be intact, should reach to the customer. So I want a good packing. I want instruction sheet. I want something brochures. I want some guides. How to install, how to unload, how to load, etc. So that further all things keeps on adding to your product, and that is called the sales bill of material.
Okay.
With sales bill of material, that product goes to the customer. So
Okay.
first it starts with the customer requirement, 5-wheel car. Then it goes to the design department to design. It is called the design bill of material. Then it goes to the engineering department, who is engineered this product to manufacturing feasibility, and this converts into the manufacturing requirements. He checks, he confirms the specification of the raw material, specification of the business process, manufacturing process, and hand it over to the production department, where it is the product is manufactured as per requirement. During manufacturing, they see that wherever the indirect material required during manufacturing, different processes required for manufacturing, they add it and then hand it over to the warehouse or salesperson. Then again salesperson, as per salesperson demand, they ask for the vouchers, manuals, operating instructions, etc. Good packing material, good packing, and with all these things they deliver this material to the customer. And after getting this customer pays you, gives you the money whatever required. That is the cycle of this product designing, product structure manufacturing. Okay. So first we have seen the business process. Second we have seen the product process.
Yeah.
Okay. So that product, that is called the material master records. Everywhere there are material master records required. That is called the creation of material master record. So when we are creating material master record, each material master should be identified, and that we have to identify as per SAP system how it is to be configured, what numbering is required. There should not duplication. There should not duplication in different plants in our same company code. So many things, so many checks are there in the SAP system. So then there won't be any redundancy, repetition. There won't be any duplication, and the system goes to faster way. We are creating the n number of mass data processing, thousands of components creating in the SAP system. For that we have to define different type of material types, industry sectors, business processes, everything we have to, then storage locations, storage conditions, everything we have to maintain, so that our business is run faster, economical, and makes maximum business loss and profit, maximum profit I can say.
Okay.
Mass data processing, that we'll see in when we are in the end of the our sessions.
Okay.
In between, if you want to change the master data or in data, any data, that is possible in SAP system. As per your business changes, as per your design changes, if there is anything design change, material change, business process change, then you can change the material master also. That is also possible in SAP system.
Okay.
There are total about 800 slides are there in materials management,
Okay.
which we normally cover in 50 hours,
Okay.
and same 50 hours you have to work after my session.
Yeah. Okay.
Total 100 hours required. That means 50 hours theory part, we are going to interact each other.
Okay.
After that, you have to, whatever assignments, whatever the material, whatever configuration required, that you have to practice your own. And next day, we are going to, whenever there is a problems, whenever you are stuck up anywhere, that we have to resolve the problems.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So any question?
As you said, all the, I mean, we'll be having the different departments in production and supply, right?
Right.
So all these modules work on the same SAP system, right?
Right.
So when we place a request in, designing team, the
Okay.
thing we discussed regarding the 5-wheel car.
Okay.
So the information can be, it can be shared with the remaining department which are linked to that production of a car.
Right. Right. That is called real time. I said now this is SAP system, a real time system. That means whatever data is there, this is
Yeah.
shared with everybody, and that is real. Whatever is in front of the screen, what you can see, the same thing can be seen by all departments.
So can we have a privacy in sharing that information?
That is one more thing is there. There is some authorizations required.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I'm asking.
access, authorization, passwords, everything is set, because if you are authorized, if you are good, having good trainings, if you are in good knowledge, then only that authorization is provided to you. So you can change, or you can display, you can check. Otherwise, you won't have authorization. That is depends on the your authorization level.
Okay.
Everybody is not able to display, or everybody is not able to create or change. That each and every person who is getting the access to the SAP system or login to the SAP system, that time your knowledge or your access systems is checked, and then only this provided to you. Any other question, please? Hello? Any other question?
No.
So can we continue, or how we'll go about it now further?
We can,
Since this is a demo, just I wanted to brief you on the system. If you want to continue, then we will go in detail now. I'll go when we start.
yeah,
You
it's
can
up
start.
to you. You can, yeah.
No, I am ready, but if you want to start, so that we can now in detail we will start. This is just a demo I have given you.
Yeah,
If
that's
you want to
okay.
start the training from today itself, we will start the training itself.
Yeah, shall we start from tomorrow?
Yeah, no issue, no problem.
Yeah.
What time? Same time?
Yeah, the timings I'll let you know once I discuss with the Zoom trainings team.
Okay. No problem, no problem. And you let me know whatever the syllabus is there.
Yeah, okay.
If at all, if you want anything else, no problem. If you want to interact with the actual business, that also is no
Okay.
problem. That also we will interact.
Okay.
And I will see that before finishing this, or when you finish this, you will be the good consultant or good project manager in SAP system. As far as the knowledge is concerned, SAP knowledge is concerned as a business. So far, whatever the 1 hour interaction is there, I hope
Yeah.
you have understood entire thing about the business or manufacturing
got that.
processes.
Yeah, I got the, it's like idea over the SAP MM and the process of what it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kailash.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello? Hello? Kailash, are you able to hear me? This is Mayuri. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kailash, for your valuable time and your demo. It's good. And let me know, there will be some working will be also there, right, in this material management examples, like some tools will be used.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me.
So you have not, you haven't used any tools in this. It's a real
Tools we can
project,
use.
right?
Whatever tools you whatever things, because this is a demo.
Yes.
So further to this, whatever details or whatever tools you need or you want me to use, that definitely will use.
No, not exactly. I don't know about SAP MM anything, but I have seen one SAP HR demo. So in that
Okay.
they said these are the materials and this much it will be. So while we have to calculate in this way, these are the tools we have to use for this module exactly.
Okay. Okay. Now wait a minute.
Yeah. For
When I am
example,
talking about tools and when we are talking about tools and all, we are going to use different type of tools, memos, and these things. Everything we are going to use in SAP system. In materials management, there is a huge thing we are going to use when we are customizing this thing. Okay, these different tools we are going to use when we are customizing. Wait a minute, I'll show you. When we are customizing, because this is a huge module. This is. Just a minute, I'll show you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. This thing we are going to customize in SAP system actually. This entire corporate structure we are going to customize in SAP system actually in 6.0 module or 4.6. I don't know which module we are going to give the access. Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Okay.
So which module we are going to give access? 4.6 or 6.0?
4.6.
Hello?
Yeah.
Which module is available for training?
I don't know exactly, but I'll get back to you with that. And I don't know what is the latest version in this.
6.0.
Yeah, you're using right now that.
I am using for what other trainings are going on. For that they are giving access to that.
Okay. We are not going to provide any access in that way.
But how are we going to practice then? How are students going to practice on SAP system? Any idea?
Student, we are going to give, but as of now,
Just go through this.
you
Let me know so that accordingly we have to arrange.
Shrikant sir. Yeah.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay. And finally, what about commercials? How will set the commercials?
Yeah, our manager is going to get back to you with that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
can we end up the session now?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kailash, and thanks a lot.
Okay. I'm waiting for your call. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.